Hi everyone, my name is Sanjeev Shanmugam. My metric number is F2280116. Today we would like to present our presentation about our mini project for landscape proposal for our university. Here we go. And this is my team, Jordan, Udaya, me and Shahrukh.
Hello and good morning to our respected lecturer, Dr. Tengku Halimatu. Today, my group will present our mini project under the theme Butterfly and Pollinator Garden. We chose a site near the pond close to the laboratory at UMK Jeli campus, which provided the perfect environment for pollinators due to sunlight, water and low human disturbance. The main purpose of this garden is to support butterflies, bees and beneficial insects by using nectar-rich native plants, while also turning the space into a peaceful educational zone for students and the community. This project aligns with the UMK goals for sustainability, biodiversity and practical learning.
Hi, my name is Uday Vikneshwari Sundaram and today we are going to talk about our project and here you can see the satellite view of our project and this is the current view of the project. As my friend Shasta mentioned before, the suitability of theme with this site is Butterfly and Pollinator Garden, which is we are selected, and it aligns perfectly with a chosen site at UMK Jeli near the laboratory and have a fish pond there. And this site provides abundant sunlight, natural water resources, and minimal foot traffic, making it a suitable environment for attracting the pollinators and sustainable such as butterflies, bees and dragonflies. The nearby pond not only supports the aquatic biodiversity but also enhances the visual and ecological value of the landscape. This makes the garden both functional aesthetically pleasing. Because it is located near of Faculty of Agro-Based Industry, FIAT, it can serve as a living laboratory for students studying agroecology, biodiversity, and sustainable landscape design. Moreover, the garden offer mental wellness benefits for students and staffs, creating a peaceful and natural retreat within the campus ground. With thoughtful planning and a native plant selection, this site is highly suitable to becoming a thriving and educational pollinator garden. Let us understand the concept and the design first. The core concept of this landscape project is to create a balanced, ecologically functional, and visually appealing butterfly and pollinator garden. The design integrates key ecological principles by including nectar-rich native plants, shaded resting areas, curved walking pathways, and shelter zones made from natural elements like rocks, logs, and shallow water. The design is also people-friendly, featuring sitting areas beside the pavilion, educational signage, and decorative items to enhance user experience. The aim is not just to attract the pollinators, but also to educate the campus community on their role in the agro ecosystem. And by using digital tools like Gardener, Sketcher Planner, and AI generated concept visuals, the layout was precisely planned to ensure both functionality and harmony with the natural environment. The design promotes biodiversity, environmental awareness, and sustainable landscaping. I would like to explain about our layout for the butterfly and pollinator garden, which was carefully planned to enhance both aesthetical and ecological function. And the overall layout was sketched using a garden planner, which allowed a precise placement of every element. At the center of the design, we have a pond, and our layout starting from the pavilion or called pavy, which act as a main gathering area for the students or the visitors, which provides a shade and comfortable spot for them. And flowing outward from the pavilion, there are curved pathways designed to mimic natural forms and encourage slow movement through the space. And these pathways connect different garden zones and are wide enough to easy access while adding visual interest. To the side of the garden, we placed a arbor, a structure that supports climbing nectar plants and also frames entry into a more shaded or habitat focused section. This arbor adds a vertical structure to the layout, and function as both a decorative and a ecological element. Along the edges of the paths, we have planting zones which filled with nectar plants, or we can also call it a nectar plants nectar zones. And these plants are chosen to bloom in different seasons, ensuring year-round attraction for butterflies and the pollinators. Near the pond, we created a habitat zone using natural materials like logs, flat rocks, and shallow water containers. This space supports butterfly life cycle by offering resting and basking and drinking spots. We also installed the sitting chairs and tables, which I mentioned before, and we also used a pearl grass axonomous compressors, which is soft, low maintenance, and perfect for walking and relaxing. Lastly, decorative items such as butterfly sculptures are added to enhance the beauty of the garden. This is our hand sketched layout.
For budget overview, most of the budget used for purchasing plant and hardscape. For these two, use up around 76% of the budget and following by other materials and labors. The total estimate cost for this project is around 14,458 ringgit.
Hi everyone, I'll be presenting on the suitability of selected plants and trees. Why this location? Well, this is because our chosen site is near the lab pond, which is a perfect spot for a butterfly garden. It has full sunlight and a nearby water source and existing trees for shade. Because the area is quiet, it is safe for butterflies. So it also helps students to learn more about nature and biodiversity. We group the plants into 5 types. Nectar plants feed butterflies, host plants support their full life cycle, marginal plants grow well near the pond, shrubs give them structure and wind protection, and turfgrass makes the area comfortable and for walking and sitting. Well, here are some examples. Latana zinnia give nectar, Astrolototia tagala is the host for birdwing butterflies, Kana grows near the water, while hibiscus gives beauty and shelter. Pearl is soft and needs little care. So that's it. These plants grow well in Kelantan's hot and rainy weather. They don't need much care or cost. Some bloom all year, which keeps butterflies coming. Others stop soil erosion and supports different insects, creating a healthy ecosystem. This garden is more than just pretty. It helps students study insects, plants, and the environment. It brings butterflies and bees, which are important for pollination. It also gives us a peaceful place to relax and learn from nature.
For the justification of plant or tree selection, the objective is to select plants that support butterflies, suit Kelantan's climate and enhance educational aesthetic value. Based on the criteria, the first one is ecological benefit, the second one is adaptability to site, the third one is educational and aesthetic value, the last one is cost-effectiveness and sustainability. For ecological benefits of plant selection, for nectar plant such as Latana camara, it provides nectar for butterflies and support pollinator, enhancing local biodiversity. For host plant, it can be egg-laying site and caterpillar food for butterfly reproduction. And for marginal plant, it helps to stabilize pond edges, prevent erosion, attract pollinators. For shrubs, it can be windbreak, additional nectar source for butterfly. For adaptability to site condition, all plants selected are native or naturalized to Kelantan's tropical climates, thriving in the sunny, humid conditions with minimal maintenance. For example, Latana and hibiscus are drought tolerant, while Cana indica suit the pond edges. The mix of annuals and perennials ensure low maintenance and year-round functionality, reducing long-term costs. For educational and aesthetic value, for host plant like Astrolosia and citrus enable students to observe butterfly life cycle, supporting research in entomology and agroecology, aligning with the Faculty of Agro-based Industry goals. Signage detailing plant rows and butterfly species can educate visitors, reinforcing the garden's role as a living repertory. The vibrant color of zinnia, pentas, and lantana create an inviting, visually appealing garden, enhancing the campus aesthetic and providing a serene space for students and staff. For co-effectiveness and sustainability, for native plants like Astrolosia tengala and hibiscus from local can reduce procurement costs and environmental impact. For perennial like Lantana pentas require low maintenance with minimal water and labor needs. Besides, all plants and materials such as gravel, bamboo, we can purchase from local provider. For budget details, for plant, we need 50 plants of Lantana camera and 30 plants of Ascipia cuirassica, 30 plants of Pentas lanceolata, 50 plants of Zinnia elegans, 10 plants of Aristolaceae tengala, and 5 plants of citrus species, 20 plants of Canna indica, 20 plants of hibiscus, and 100 square meter Turfgrass. For hardscape, we need gravel for 30-meter curved pathway and 10 units masking ropes and blocks, 1 unit swallow water feature, 1 unit bamboo pavilion, and 1 unit arbor, 2 unit wind charms, 2 unit wooden benches, and 10 unit solar garden lights, 2 unit butterfly sculpture, and 1 unit sitting chair and tables. For other materials, we need 5 units of cyanide, and 500 kilo of soil and compost, 200 kilo of mulch, and 5 bags of garden papers. For labors, we need installation by 10 workers for 2 days.
In conclusion, our butterfly and pollinator garden is more than just a landscaping project. It is a sustainable, cost-effective and educational initiative that promotes biodiversity and strengthens UMK green image. With the carefully chosen location, native plant species, and interactive design, this garden will benefit not only pollinators but also students, researchers, and the whole campus community. We hope this project can inspire similar ecological efforts and contribute to UMK roles in environmental leadership. Thank you.